Regarding the upcoming trip, you, as my daughter-in-law, should stay home.
Thank you. I thought it was a penalty to travel with you, so that helps.
Huh? Weren't you eager to go to Louisiana?
Of course, I want to go, if you're not involved.
What will you do if I don't go? We're the ones paying for it.
That's the problem. How much did the lodging cost? How much did the meals cost? I'm still nagged about the Alaska trip we took 3 years ago.
I just want to travel with my son. So why are you tagging along as well?
It can't be helped, since my husband says he won't go without me.
I wonder what's so good about you.
He said everything. I'm flattered.
Then, if you're not there for Louisiana next time, Tom won't come either?
I guess that's how it would be. Please enjoy your trip as a couple.
Don't be ridiculous! What am I supposed to do alone with that old man on the verge of decay?
That's terrible.
The only thing that makes life worth living for me is going on a family trip with my son.
I see.
You're an outsider, so you're not family. That's why I'm saying that you have no right to participate in a family trip.
Julia, did you know? Families are made by strangers.
Shut up! I just get nervous when there are strangers around.
Why don't you go with just your son?
I've asked him many times, but he refused. If we're going, let's all go together. He's too kind.
I'm kind too. I haven't told my husband that you're a terrible mother-in-law.
Of course, you wouldn't. If you did, I'd beat you up.
Oh, scary.
I wanted to walk through the streets of Louisiana with my son. I wanted to watch the flow of the Mississippi River with my son at dusk.
The Mississippi River is full of couples.
It doesn't matter if a parent and child go together.
Well, you stand out.
If you hadn't laid a hand on my son, he would still be single and by my side.
Your son chose me. If you have a complaint, please tell him.
He always had no eye for women.
I wonder who would have been the right choice.
A woman who flatters and fawns over me.
I wonder if there's one.
Well, it can't be helped. I'll take you to Louisiana next time too.
Do I have the right to refuse?
No.
Yeah.
But in return, you hang out with that rotten old man. Because I'm going to visit the temples with my son.
I don't mind, but would you stop saying father-in-law like that?
It's fine. He's just a piece of furniture that has finished his role as a stud and an ATM.
That's really harsh.
Take care of booking the accommodation and arranging the bullet train, okay?
Me?
You're not paying, so at least use your hands and head.
Ugh. Julia, where are you now?
I'm on the train.
Really?
Enjoy the trip with the family only, Anna. You stay and clean the house.
You left me behind?
Operation successful. It's so easy, I'm laughing.
Your father-in-law left earlier to meet his university friends, right?
That's right.
Tom is planning to join directly from his business trip.
Exactly.
It was a plan that I and your mother-in-law would take the train, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
You have the ticket to Louisiana.
I did it on purpose.
You trapped me.
Now I can enjoy a family trip without you.
I smelled something suspicious when you said, I'll take care of the ticket because you can't lose it.
It's useless even if you chase me out of your own pocket. I only reserved for 3 at the hotel.
But I reserved for 4.
I called the hotel and changed it. 1 room for me and Tom. Grandpa in a single room.
Tom may not like it.
He won't. I'm sure he'll be happy. He might even give me a shoulder massage after a long time.
He might get angry when he finds out I'm not there.
At that time, I'm going to pull sympathy with a tear-jerking episode of being bullied by my daughter-in-law.
Don't say things carelessly.
I fell in the front yard 3 days ago and have a wound on my arm. I'll pretend this was done by you.
Please stop.
That's it. With this wound, I should get a medical certificate and go to the police.
Huh?
That makes you a mere criminal. Even Tom would divorce such a woman. Then he will come back to my home.
Do you love your son so much?
Of course. He's my precious, precious only son.
Don't you want to see your grandchildren?
If there are grandchildren, they will become more lovable and the love for Tom will decrease. Then he would surely be jealous. Oh no, I can't stand it.
It's too absurd.
Well, that's how it is, so you just munch on rice crackers at home.
Julia, I have a question.
What? I'm in a good mood now, so I'll answer anything.
You never want to accept me as your daughter-in-law, do you?
That's right, you understand.
Even if Tom rejects that?
I'll persuade Tom. He's always been a good listener.
Last question. Are you serious about all this? You're not just excited about the trip.
Of course I'm serious. A daughter-in-law is an outsider. Traveling with an outsider is painful. That's why I eliminated you. This is my answer.
I understand perfectly. I will leave.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so relieved. I'm glad all the effort I put into bullying my daughter-in-law paid off.
This is your victory. Congratulations.
I'll have a toast today.
Please drink as much as you want.
It's going to be a good day.
Please take your time.
I'll be back the day after tomorrow, so just write the divorce papers.
Excuse me.
I've already arrived in Louisiana, darling. I'm sorry for leaving you at home.
You mean Florida, right?
What are you talking about? I've been saying Louisiana all along.
That's right. Enjoy Louisiana to your fullest.
What do you mean alone? I'm going to meet my sons.
I don't think you can.
What do you mean?
No, you'll be fine. Take care.
Wait! I know you're curious. Just say it properly.
No one else is going to Louisiana, so I was just a little worried about what you're going to do there all by yourself.
Huh? That old man arrived earlier.
That's a lie. Tom's business trip is also a lie.
What do you mean?
Just that.
You tricked me?
Who tried to trick me first? Please take some time to think about it with your empty head.
I didn't tell anyone about this plan.
You did call the hotel, didn't you? When you changed the reservation for 4 people to 3.
Are you saying the hotel contacted you?
No, it's not that. Your father-in-law heard that phone call about the reservation change.
Did that old man snitch on me?
Yes. He called me as soon as he found out you were trying to go to Louisiana without me.
That jerk.
When I told Tom about our Mississippi River date, he said EW and couldn't stop gagging. How sad would it be to go to Louisiana, where he couldn't even stand the thought? That's why we changed our plans to Florida.
Why are you leaving me behind?
That's my line.
What about the hotel? We have reservations for 3.
No worries. Everything has been canceled.
What, even mine?
It's a lodging that refuses single guests, so there's nothing we can do. It seems they refuse because the price per guest goes down when there's only one.
Where am I supposed to stay then?
You're at the station now, right? There should be plenty of hotels around there.
Am I supposed to go to the Mississippi River alone? Visit temples and shrines alone? What about meals?
Well, do as you please.
Are the other 2 in Florida?
Yes.
You wicked woman! Do you enjoy doing this? This is nothing but bullying your mother-in-law. Just because you hate me doesn't mean you can go this far.
This was all your father-in-law's idea.
Huh?
Your father-in-law knew. He knew that you were calling him old man and a decoration behind his back.
Why?
Because you've been spreading it around outside, he couldn't help but hear it.
So what?
Despite working hard for the family all his life, and even now working on a contract basis because his pension isn't enough, his money just keeps flying away on trips and dining parties. And on top of that, he's treated like a nuisance and complained about. He wondered what his life was all about.
What's that supposed to mean now?
He asked me if it's too late to start living his own life, and my husband and I were encouraging him, saying that it's absolutely not.
You mean?
Are you talking about a late life divorce?
Huh?
Congratulations on the birth of a 67-year-old unemployed man. We sincerely congratulate you on your new beginning.
Stop it! I don't want to work.
I guess you can't just go around Louisiana elegantly from now on. It's said to be the last gift from your father-in-law. Please enjoy it.
What about Tom? Is he not heartbroken to see me like this?
Not at all.
You're lying. I want to talk to him. Tell him to pick up the phone.
It seems like he's blocked your calls. He also blocked you online.
Why?
Mom, it's me.
That's not fair. Stop blocking me.
I didn't know until today that you were bullying Anna.
No, it's the other way around. I was the one being bullied. I even thought about going to the police because I was physically hurt.
I saw that line too. All the exchanges until now.
Huh?
Unfit wife. Bad cook, childless pig. I can't believe you could say such horrible things.
This is communication between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Anna was also quite back talking, so I was enjoying it.
That's not true. If I don't turn it into a laugh, it just becomes stress. And if I do that, it would worry you, so I fought back moderately and vented.
She's not that kind of sensitive woman.
In fact, Anna is going to a psychiatrist and taking medication. Your stress is causing abnormalities in her body. I was shocked because I didn't know.
That's a lie.
Just because you're laughing doesn't mean you're always well. She talks normally, but she's just suppressing the symptoms with medication. I'm truly ashamed that I didn't notice it as a husband.
Don't be fooled.
Anna was trying to restore the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship to normal. But she gave up on it after this incident. So we're cutting ties with you, Mom.
No.
I have nothing more to say from my side.
Wait, stop blocking me.
So that's how it is.
You're only getting Tom's attention because you're pretending to be sick.
We should have done this sooner. I haven't taken my medicine today, but I'm feeling really good. Maybe it's because my stress source is far away in Louisiana.
What kind of sick person would say such a thing?
Just because you have depression doesn't mean you become silent and stop speaking. Every time a line message from you arrives, every time my phone rings, I feel nauseous. The thought of being free from that makes me feel lighter.
Are you really planning to sever ties?
Yes. Tom is also applying for a transfer to move.
Where to?
Well, but Florida is a nice place. It wouldn't be bad to live there.
I'm going too. I'm going to Florida too.
Please give up. We won't see each other again.
I understand. I deeply regret my actions. I was rude to my son's wife. I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart.
Are you shaking too much because you don't want to say it? Your typos are terrible.
I apologized. You can forgive me, right?
I'm sorry. We want to live a peaceful life as a couple, and so does your father-in-law. We can't do that with you around.
Why? What did I do?
If you don't understand, you can find the answer by going back to the beginning of our line conversation.
Please, don't abandon me. I'm going to Florida now too.
Please go ahead.
Wait!
The next day, local news in Florida reported that an elderly woman was arrested for disrupting business at multiple hotels. She was shouting, "Bring out my son," and allegedly hit an employee who tried to stop her. It's troublesome how some elderly people behave. We enjoyed a lot of delicious food in Florida. After we got home, my father-in-law left a divorce notice and went on a trip with just a backpack. It's been my dream for a while, he said with a smile. He looked a bit cool. We also moved to a certain place. It's a secret from her, but it's surprisingly the #1 digital camera production site in America. It's a funny feeling.
Hey, Amelia. I'll be home in time today. Have dinner ready by the time I get back. What? Oh, today's at the regular time? What's with that reaction? You don't even know what time the regular time is. You really are a useful wife. How many times do I have to warn you? I'm sorry. You still don't know you're married into the Brown family. You're my wife. You better understand your position. Or, don't you know what time I'm coming home unless I tell you every time? Do I have to be polite every time for you to get the message, huh? Since when are you in such a great position? No, it's not like that. But that's actually what you were saying. You can't figure it out unless I tell you the time. You don't even try to think for yourself. You're just a woman waiting for instructions. In other words, you're useless. I'm sorry. You're my wife. You wanted to be treated like a wife, right? You don't want to be treated like a servant, a slave, or a housekeeper, do you? Then be more like a wife and give me care and consideration. Do you understand? Do you understand? If you understand, answer me. Hey! You, come on, man. What the hell is this? You think I'm not home and then you send a text like this? You've gotta be kidding me. Huh, you. You think you can talk to me like that? You're just a wife. I'm talking in a different way now, you stupid brother. What, brother? I'm your brother. How dare you do this to Amelia? Are you Ethan? Yeah, that's right. I'm on paid leave today, and Amelia's phone has been making a lot of noise. She seemed to be in some kind of trouble, so I took a peek. She got a stupid text from you. What does this mean? No, Ethan. It's just a little joke. You're 35 years old and live at home. And what do you want from Amelia who doesn't even live with you? Cook dinner? Are you kidding me? You know what I'm talking about. Mom's food is terrible. That's why I wanted to eat Amelia's food. Don't call her name, it's disgusting. I've told you before, Amelia is my wife. She's not your wife. But she doesn't mind. In fact, you didn't even notice it until now, did you? Yeah, that's right. If I hadn't noticed, Amelia would have put up with it for a long time. No. She didn't hate it. She loved it, in fact. So it's for her, you know. I said not to call her name. What the fuck are you talking about? After I took over her phone, I guess she felt relieved. She was crying the whole time. Crying? She said, I've been holding it in, and it's been hard. And you think she likes it? Fuck you. You are the only one who's okay with it, you son of a bitch. What the? You can't talk to your older brother like that. Anybody who hurt Amelia is just a scum. Oh, and by the way, I already called Mother about this. What? She's so mad, you know. That idiot sent a creepy text. He was forcing her to cook dinner. I'm sure you were trying to keep Amelia from telling Mom because of what you did. I bet you kept Amelia in the dark about it. You took advantage of my fragile Amelia. I'm sorry. So don't be mad at me, please. Hey, Ethan. Are you listening to me? Please, just answer me. I'm sorry. Hey, Amelia. You just blew the whistle and now you're in a heap of trouble. Amelia, stop sneaking around behind Ethan's back and come out. You're disgusting. Huh? You're really disgusting. Don't ever contact me again. I'm disgusting? You, that's enough. You are so fucking disgusting. Don't ever contact me again. You still say that? You really don't know where you stand. I'm in a hell of a mess right now because of you. How are you going to take responsibility for that? I'm really sick of you. Don't ever contact me again. Are you a broken tape recorder? If you think I'm gonna give up because of that, you're mistaken. Or are you going to copy and paste that sentence for the rest of your life? You stupid bitch. Okay, let me just tell you something. I never married you. Please don't take this the wrong way. Don't treat me like a wife. It's disgusting. Don't call me disgusting over and over again. I know I didn't marry you, but you were the Brown family's wife. Okay, I'll say it one more time. I did not marry you. So, I'm saying, you were the Brown family's wife. You married Ethan and you're a Brown. That means you are the Brown's wife. Then it's only natural that you should serve me as the eldest son. Don't you understand that? You're the only one that says the stupid things. Stupid? Neither father-in-law, nor mother-in-law, nor Ethan? They told me I don't have to listen to you at all. So I will not listen to you anymore. Don't be stupid. And from now on, while you're at your parents' house, I won't be going there from now on. Huh? Mother-in-law and the others said it would be better that way. So that's what I'll do. I really can't handle you. Huh? Don't you understand? I really can't handle you. I don't mean theoretically, but instinctively. I know what that means. But I'm really sick of it. Every time I go to your parents' house, for some reason, you sit next to me and rub yourself against me. I don't know why, but you sit next to me and rub yourself against me. Until now, I dealt it with warnings. But when it gets to this point, I can't take it anymore. It's disgusting. Shut up. You've got it all wrong to begin with. I'm not interested in a woman like you. Don't be so smug. I'm not smug. I'm just complaining about the damage. You're so cocky. I was just being nice to you. Anyway, don't do anything unnecessary again. Listen up. If you keep this up, I'm gonna get kicked out of my parents' house. All you have to do is deny that you were wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think I can deny it anymore. I'm saying you have to. No, I mean, we've already talked about this a few times, about the nuisances you've been to me. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, and Ethan. We're all aware of it. So deny that it was a mistake. I've been called an asshole. I've been called a bastard and a pervert by my father and mother. I'm about to be kicked out of my parents' house to be left alone and get my guts written out. If that fact hadn't come out, none of this would have happened. You shouldn't have done it. Ugh, shut up. If I told you that it was a mistake, that means you won't be kicked out of your house and you'll keep living there, right? That's right. Then I won't be able to visit your parents' house forever. Huh? What are you talking about? You can just keep living the same way. I don't want to. I've reached my limit. You make me nauseous. Give me a break. Oh, hey, what do you mean nauseous? You can't have that attitude towards your husband's brother. Hey, you stupid wife, are you listening to me? Long time no see. How have you been? Ah, brother-in-law, it's been a long time. Hey, don't be so uptight. I called Ethan earlier. I wanted to let you know too, Amelia. You still call my name? You still care about that? Should I call you sweetheart? You haven't changed. Let's end this here. Actually, I called you because I have something to report. That's why I went to the trouble of calling you, you know? Well, what's the report? I'm getting married. Oh, well, congratulations. Well, you know, I put you through a lot of trouble when I was at home. I just thought I'd report back and apologize. I'm really sorry about what I did back then. Oh. It's been, 3 years since I got kicked out of my parents' house? I've been apologizing because I wanted to introduce her to my mom and dad. So we've been estranged, and it looks like we're gonna be able to repair that. Congratulations on that. But I figured that mom and dad can't be alone. I was alone too, and I finally realized, or maybe it's more accurate to say I woke up. Well, that I used my brother's wife as a maid. Now that's a hell of a thing to do, isn't it? So I'm really sorry. I don't know if you will accept my apology now, but would you accept it as an apology? Yes, that's fine, but... So, I have one favor to ask. As I told Ethan, I'm supposed to take her to my parents' house next Saturday. I'm taking her to my parents' house. I'd like you and Ethan to come too. Us? Yeah, as relatives. And I'd like to introduce her to you. Of course, we'd like to keep you guys in mind for the future. What do you think? Well, I'd have to check with Ethan first, so I can't give you an answer right away. Don't worry about that. Ethan said it would be fine if you would allow it. I see. I know you don't want to see me, but if I may say so myself, I'm sorry for what I said. I also want to repair the relationship between my brother. So, will you help me? Okay, I understand. I'll talk to Ethan tonight. Is that okay? Yeah, no problem. That's fine. We're planning on meeting for lunch. I'll let you know the details when I hear back. Okay. What are you explaining to your girlfriend? Her? I just told her that my brother and his wife are there, but... Are you asking me if I've told her about what I've been doing? Yes. I didn't tell her. If I told her, she would absolutely refuse to talk to me. Oh, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mention it. It might be too convenient for me, but could you do it for me? Okay. I'll let Ethan know. Yes, please. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Oh, hey. Come on, please. Get back here now. You broke up my engagement. What the hell are you thinking? You ruined our meeting. You're a fucking asshole. You had every right to break off the engagement. It's all your fault. How dare you talk to me like that? You blew it. That's why they found out. That's what you do. Think about Amelia's feelings when you talk to her. Is it again? Yes, I have heard from you, you coward and creep. You didn't come to me. Well, I knew you'd contact Amelia. Sure enough, it seemed like you were sending her a stupid text, so I took her phone. Amelia can go home and lie down now. Don't go home, come back here. You don't give a shit what happens to me. Yeah, I don't. And while we're at it, let's take the opportunity to cut ties, not estrange. What? Are you insane? You don't even know what cut ties means. Of course I do. When we broke up, I thought it would have been better if we just insulated. I even thought it would have been better if we'd kept our distance. Amelia forgave you, so I sat in on your meeting. And now you're doing the exact same thing you did 3 years ago. You've got it all wrong. Amelia invited me. What? Amelia asked you out. When? I told Amelia to stay by my side the whole time. Of course, right? I didn't trust you from the beginning. I had my suspicions about you from the very beginning, so I thought it wouldn't be safe to let you loose in the house. I stayed with Amelia the whole time. I had to keep an eye on her. That's being very overprotective. I wouldn't be if it wasn't for you. Besides, you went to the trouble of sitting down in front of Amelia instead of me. You talked to Amelia all the time instead of saying your wedding address, didn't you? Even when I interrupted you. Well, that's because we hadn't seen each other in a while, so... Eventually, you pretended to be drunk and sat down next to Amelia. That's when I knew I couldn't do it. Also, so did Mom and Dad. What the hell were you thinking? You were so familiar with Amelia's body touching in front of her. You're just so creepy. Of course she's gonna get upset. I mean, because Amelia, who the hell do you think you are? You treat my wife like she's your own, and you call her that without permission. That's really disgusting. I don't care, it's not that bad. Are you going to say she's in Brown's wife again? Sure, Amelia became a Brown when she married me. But that's it. Just because she became a Brown does not mean she's your wife. If you really want to treat someone like a wife, then get married. Well, my marriage got cancelled because of you. Because of you people. Our fault? What the hell is our fault? It's your own fault. You're the one who's always looking at Amelia instead of your girlfriend. I came here to say hi to you and you're all over my wife. Do you think your girlfriend wouldn't want to marry someone who's really crazy about his brother's wife? No, I'm not. I'm not madly in love with her. When I lived at home, she was like a wife to me. I swear she likes me more than him. And a few other lines that sent chills down my spine. Were you happy to see Amelia for the first time in a while? Seeing Amelia scared and us on the floor? You didn't think anything of it? No. I was stupid to believe you when you said you were sorry. Oh, and by the way, she apologized to me when she left the house with me. I told her everything that had happened, and on top of that, she broke off the engagement, didn't she? All of it? I asked her not to tell you all that. Well, even if she hadn't told me, I would have been a definite breakup of the engagement. You showed me how sick you were after all this time. I don't believe your I'm sorry anymore. I don't even consider you my brother. I know Mom and Dad don't care for you anymore. I want you to sort them out too and get out of my sight. Wait. How about this? I'll take Amelia. Huh? I've been in love with Amelia since you guys were dating. You're better looking than me, and you don't have to be Amelia. But I have to have Amelia. So please, give me Amelia. Amelia's not bad enough for me. You're disgusting. Don't ever call my name again. Amelia? You're Amelia? You're disgusting. I'm not divorcing Ethan. I am not divorcing Ethan. I love Ethan. I don't care about you. Get out of my face. Get out of my sight. Calm down. What's wrong with being married to me? We've always loved each other. I hate you. Don't get me wrong. Get out of here. Get out. Get out of here. Oh, come on. You don't have to say that. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Wait. That's disgusting. I'm really sick of you. Go away. You piece of shit. I couldn't stand it any longer, so I took my phone from Ethan, and I just kept sending him, go away, and you're disgusting. Eventually, he stopped reading my messages and stopped contacting me. I was exhausted and went to bed that day. Later, when I received an apology from my in-laws, I heard that the creep was disowned and would never be allowed to cross the threshold of my parents' house again. She and I had broken off our engagement, of course, and she contacted me later. I don't know what the creep is doing now. I talked to Ethan about it and decided to move out. We are going to take all possible measures just in case.